Hello children. In today's lesson, we will learn the meaning, rules and usage of active and passive voice. Let us first understand the meaning of voice. Here, voice is not a sound that is produced by human beings. In grammar, voice is the form of verb which indicate whether the subject of the verb performs or receives the action. Here, please note, only transitive verbs can be passive. Intransitive verbs or verbs that cannot take a direct object cannot be passive. Let us see some examples. First, Kritika waters the plants. Here the subject Kritika perform an action. In second example, the plants are watered by Sherish. Here the subject plants receive the action. There are two types of voice, that is active voice and passive voice. If the subject of the sentence is the doer of the action, it is said to be in active voice. For example, Simran blows the candles. It is in active voice. And if the subject of the sentence is the recipient of the action, it is said to be in the passive voice. For example, the candles are blown by Simran. Now let us try to understand in detail active voice. Active voice indicates the subject of the verb is acting or performing an action. For example, Aranyani is eating an ice cream. Here, Aranyani is the subject, is eating is the verb, and ice cream is an object. This example shows that the subject is doing the action. Here, Aranyani is subject and she is doing the action. Which action? Action of eating. So in easy way we can say active voice means what subject does. Now let's understand passive voice. Passive voice indicates the subject of the sentence is the recipient of the action. For example, an ice cream is being eaten by Aranyani. In a passive voice sentence, the subject and object flip-flop. The subject becomes the passive recipient of the action because the subject is being acted upon. Such sentences are said to be in the passive voice. Both examples are saying the same thing, that is in active and passive voice. It is just the expression that is different. Children, please note here, a sentence without an object cannot be changed into passive voice for the simple reason that the very first rule to change an active voice into passive voice is to shift the object of the active voice to the subject's position of the passive voice sentence. So if the active voice sentence has an intransitive verb which doesn't have an object, such a sentence cannot be converted into passive voice. Next is, let's see the rules of forming sentences in passive voice. First rule is bring the object first. Let's try to understand with an example. The children ate the cookies. The children is the subject, ate is the verb, and cookies are object. So here, the cookies become the subject in passive voice. So this is the first rule. Second rule says, choose the correct be verb. When we convert active voice into passive voice, we add be form of verb with the main verb. Be form means is, am, are, was, were. And when we change a sentence from the active voice to the passive voice, the tense of the verb must remain unchanged. That means we will not change the tense. If it is in past tense, inactive, then we will keep past tense only in passive form also. And the third rule says, change verb into past participle. Whichever is the main verb in active voice, we will change it to past participle, that is third form of the verb. In present example, ate becomes eaten. Eat, ate, eaten. We have used the third form. Now fourth rule says add by plus subject. Here by plus a noun indicates the agent, that is the entity performing the action. Here in this example we use the preposition by when we know who performed the action and we are interested in him or her. So it is always better to switch to the active voice instead. Now look at this slide, how subject and object change in active to passive voice. If the subject case is I, it becomes by me in passive voice. We becomes by us. You by you. He by him. She by her. It by it. They by them. Now look at this table of tense. So depending on the tense of the verb in the active voice, it needs to be changed to its corresponding form in the passive voice. Let us see some examples. In simple present tense, first active example is he reads a book. And in passive, it becomes a book is read by him. Here, reads changed to is read. We have not changed the tense. We only added be form of verb and past participle and the preposition by. Second example, he is reading a book. In passive voice, a book is being read by him. Third, he has read a book. In passive voice, a book has been read by him. Fourth one, perfect continuous. In present perfect continuous, we cannot change active voice into passive voice. Now see the second row of simple past. The verb read change into was read. In past continuous, the verb was reading changed to was being read. And in past perfect, had read becomes had been read. And in past perfect continuous, again we cannot make passive voice in past perfect continuous tense. Now third row, simple future. He will read a book. In passive voice, a book will be read by him. We simply added be before the main verb in passive voice. In future continuous and in future perfect continuous, we cannot make passive voice. Let's see other example of future perfect tense. He will have read a book. In passive voice, a book will have been read by him. Children, to change the tense of a passive sentence, you change the form of the verb be and use the verb be in the same tense as the main verb of the active sentence and use the past participle of the main verb of the active sentence. Now see the modal verb. If a sentence in the active voice has a modal verb, the word be is added to the modal verb in the passive voice. Let's see the example. I can complete this work on Friday. This is in active voice. In passive voice, this work can be completed by me on Friday. So the sentence structure in passive voice will be modal plus be plus third form of the verb. Let's see the second example. You should clean the room by evening. In passive voice, the room should be cleaned by you by evening. If there are two objects in a sentence in active voice, how will you change it to passive voice? Let's see. When there are two objects in an active sentence, there are two possible passive sentences. Let's try to understand with an example. She told us a story. Here she is the subject, told is the verb and us is an object. A story is also an object. Here a story is the direct object and us is indirect object. So the passive voice will be we were told a story by her or a story was told to us by her. Both sentence formation are correct. So in passive voice we can use both objects, either direct object or indirect object. Second example, they appointed him an ambassador. In passive voice, he was appointed an ambassador or an ambassador was appointed to him. Third one, the story has taught us a good lesson. In passive, we have been taught a good lesson by the story or a good lesson has been taught to us by the story. Now let's practice and see some examples. First one, active voice. Riddhi is carrying the books. In passive, the books are being carried by Riddhi. Second example, Shivam plays basketball. In passive voice, basketball is played by Shivam. Now let's see some common uses of the passive voice. First, when the agent is less important. Let's see the example. The hotel has been renovated. So here the focus is on the hotel and renovation. It is in the present perfect tense. Here we have not mentioned the agent, and if we are not interested in the agent, we can leave that. Second common usage of passive voice is when the agent is unknown. My purse was stolen last week. It might be stolen by some thief or pickpocketer. We don't know who was that person. So the agent is unknown. That is, the person doing the action is unknown. So here also we have left out the agent. So main focus is on purse. Third point, when the agent is obvious. Example, the thief was arrested yesterday. Here the focus is on the thief. And we all know that it must have done by police because only the police can arrest people. So there is no need to mention police here. So children, let's do one small recap. A sentence can have two voices, that is active and passive. In the active voice, the subject is the doer of the action. In the passive voice, the subject is the recipient of the action. And sometimes the agent of the action is omitted in the passive voice. I hope active and passive voice is clear to you. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.